I didn't want to be a rock star, and I didn't want to be a movie star. No pictures, please. I want to be a health-based culinary expert, a cook star, and so can you. Hello, my name is Remmi, and today on Cook Time, we're gonna prep and cook one of my favorite dishes called peas and orange saute. Okay, first things first. The #1 rule on Cook Time with Remmi is that you always check with a parent or an adult before you start cooking. Next, it's very important to wash your hands before cooking any food. Okay, let's get started. Today, we're making peas and orange saute. Peas are my favorite vegetable. Not only do they taste good, but they're really good for you too. The next thing we need to do is get our cooking pots, pans, and bowls. So, here's my saute pan and my spoon. We will also need to have the ingredients used to make this great dish. So, we will need onion, peas, olive oil, orange zest and orange juice, and of course, some salt and pepper. Did you know that the world record for eating peas happened in 1984? 7,175 peas were eaten in 1 hour using chopsticks. Okay, ready? No. Okay, wait. This is difficult. This might take some time. Remember to always have adult supervision when working with any kind of hot appliance, like a stove or an oven. So now the first thing we're gonna do is put some olive oil in a pan because we're gonna saute. Put that in there. Next up, we're gonna have our onions. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. There you go. And we just wanna saute these just enough so that they get pretty caramelized, nice and tender. And one of my favorite things about sauteing onions really is that whenever they really start to heat up, you really smell the onions and it leaves such a great fragrance all over the kitchen. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our peas. There you go. You can get all of them in there. And actually, did you know there are about 1,000 varieties of peas, but the most common used one is garden peas. Saute this and be able to get that. Also, another fun fact about peas is that they actually were discovered in Asia about 20,000 years ago. So let's just say peas are really old. Now we're gonna add our orange juice. Get some nice citrus in there. Vitamin C, of course. Let this saute for a little while, get a little mixed up. One of the reasons I really love this dish is mainly because it's so simple, but also because the orange flavor is really, really nice with the peas. So now what we're gonna do is go ahead and get my orange over here, my zester, and we're going to zest some orange zest on here. Zest some orange zest. And then a tip whenever you're doing zesting is that you always want to zest only the orange parts, the colored parts of it, of the skin, so that way you don't get any kind of bitter taste into it. There you go. There we go. Here's my muscle. Also, the zest provides a sort of subtle but sort of bold way to put the orange flavor in this. And now we're gonna have some salt and some pepper. Let me just stir this up real quick. It's just about finished. Oopsies. I make a mess in the kitchen. My mom can verify that. Then we're gonna clean this up a little bit. And as presentation always matters since we eat with our eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and plate this. First, I gotta turn this up. Get my glove here. And then we're going to put this in there. Peas in the bowl. There we go, and then get a little juice in there. And then you have your peas and orange saute. When you're cooking, it's always very important to make sure your ingredients measurements are right. Your ingredients should always be as fresh as possible so your food should taste the best. Remember the cook time rule. You should always include all 5 food groups whenever making each meal. Cooking is fun, and the food you make should taste good and be healthy for you. Now for my favorite part, the taste test. This is amazing. The flavors are like fruity and luscious, but the orange adds a really nice freshness to it, so it tastes like the peas are straight from the garden. All kids should lead a healthy, active, and nutritious life, and we all play a role educating young people about healthy choices, including the 16 million children at risk of hunger in the US. Join me, Sodexo, and our partners Share Our Strength to help raise awareness about the 1 in 5 kids at risk of hunger by joining the movement of Generation No Kid Hungry. Thank you for hanging out with me on Cook Time with Remmi. See you next time when we'll be making my lemony smashed potatoes, a recipe for my new cookbook. Peppy, Peppy, Peppy. Peppy Debbie, except my name's not Debbie.
Debbie.
And it doesn't work either.
And then hold that for just like a couple seconds.
I can do that thing too.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay.